Hey guys, welcome back. It is Pokemon Go leaky weeky time. There's been a bunch of this. It's kind of the same old song and dance as usual. We've seen a bunch of Pokemon Go leaks. Yes, they're almost certainly stolen. It's funny that everyone is now playing the pulled it from another product card, which is, I guess, the safest way to go. Better than just straight up saying, yeah, it was stolen. I bought it from an old lady who got them. They were stolen. It just makes it a whole lot easier. But it's weird that there's no video showing this, and no one seems to be actually taking credit for being the one that pulled them. If it was legitimate, if it was the case, you would see all kinds of streamers pulling this stuff. There's a ton of product that is opened on camera. You don't want to believe it. There is. It would have happened on camera at some point. Guys, remember my rule. If it's more than a month before release, it either came from the print facility, storage, transit, or the distributor. It is a very, very rare occurrence that we see a product accidentally get mixed in. We've seen it with a different language, with those French cards that got mixed in, the McDonald's ones. That really happened. There's enough evidence to say that it actually happened. And no, before someone says it, I know someone's about to type it. Someone's furiously slapping their keyboard right now, like Donkey Kong, Jungle Beat. Is that the one with the drums? No, that doesn't count. And we'll take a good look at that and why it smells like absolute BS. So, even if you try to hide it as a mystery pull, we are going to find the source. I'm going to find the source, and the Pokemon Company is going to find the source, or the print facility is going to find it for them. Now they're kind of one and the same, or will be one and the same, so it might be a little bit easier for them to handle that. But yeah, there's multiple inside sources that are saying that the Go cards are almost certainly stolen. Now, we're going to look at some of the cards here. Personally, I'm not that excited about the Go set. I think it's 8 years too late. I've said this, I think, in a couple other videos, but why they're putting out a Pokemon Go set at this point in time, they're just trying to really stick it to those like counterfeit Pokemon card creators from China that just slap Pokemon Go on all the fake boxes that they put out. It's funny here. So this comment really gave me the shiggy giggles, and they said, I remember that everyone rushing to fight the Mewtwo raid. I love the nostalgia with the set. So like, it's hilarious that now it's going to be nostalgic. I guess 8 years is long enough for people to feel nostalgic about Pokemon Go first coming out. Some kind of resurgence. It's really weird that they didn't do something with it previously, but your guess is as good as mine why this is coming out. This is just Detective Pikachu over again. I think there were some people that were commenting that this reminded them of the Detective Pikachu final battle. It's gonna be the same as Detective Pikachu. Mark my word, it's gonna sit on shelves. People are gonna get bored of it. It's gonna be a tiny set. But, I could be wrong. We have here Frank saying, haven't seen any tweets about this yet, so here is the Radiant Blastoise from the Go set that someone accidentally pulled from an Astral Radiance pack. Again, the chance of these getting packed into different products as well. So we got Leon saying that he got it from someone that's saying that it's in an Arceus box, and then this is in Astral Radiance around the same time, yes. But the odds of this getting packed in there, slim to none. Then we have most recently the Radiant Charizard. Does anyone else? I don't like to really criticize artwork. I know some of it's for people, for other people, not for me. Maybe for you, maybe for me. But does anyone really like the look of this Blastoise and this Charizard? Like people constantly complaining about 5-ban, like the full arts and stuff like that. And then we get what is like a miniature 5-ban, but maybe even worse. I don't. Again, maybe it's just not for me, but there it is. So recently, Leonhart with the new opening Pokemon Go cards, extra clickbaity. I guess when all else fails, make a video about stolen cards, featuring stolen cards. no, you don't get a pass because you're Leonhart. I think you should know better. I know it'll get views, but it's extremely strange that Lee would risk his relationship with the Pokemon Company. He's, what I would say, clearly playing dumb in the 2 videos that he did on it. I can't say for certain that he knows it's stolen. So I'll tell you what, I'll let you decide. And we'll take a look through the clips, the important clips. And yeah, so I don't know. This is like, I can't imagine it's very easy or very easy to maintain a relationship with the Pokemon Company. You probably have to be somewhat, coherent with the rules and regulations. I don't think I'm ever going to be in that boat, regardless of channel size. I don't think I could convince the Pokemon Company to touch my dick if I cut a hole in my popcorn and invited them to the movies. But go on, Lee. Tell us what you've received and who it was from.
Now, this box is, or contains, another box that was not sent to me from Pokemon. Just so people know, what actually happened was a subscriber of mine contacted me out of the blue the other day saying that they had ordered 2 Arceus figure collection boxes from PokemonCenter.com.
Extremely convenient story to remove yourself from any wrongdoing or blame. Oopsie doopsie. They sent it to me. They made up the story. I'm just forwarding the story on. Whether or not he put his blinders on for this part, I don't know. Next clip here, he tells more of the backstory. He knows it's months before release. He almost certainly knows that he shouldn't be opening this stuff. He's around Pokemon every day. Anyone that's around Pokemon every day should know all this stuff. He's probably seen the stolen stuff before. He knows to stay away from it, or at least he did before, and now he's dipping his toes. Don't ask me why. Also here, he goes on about how he paid way more than the box was worth. Does that sound familiar to anyone? It seems like that's what happens every time with these stolen cards. But this time, I guess, he ignored all those previous times. Those didn't happen. He didn't see any of that stuff. But this time he got a hold of it, thanks to that subscriber.
Come with is a beautiful Black Star promo Arceus card. Well, one of their boxes did. The other box, it has a Pokemon Go card on the inside. Months before the official release. So they contacted me and I'm like, yeah, I want to showcase and open this box for y'all. So that is what I did. I paid them for the box well more than what the box is worth.
So, I don't know if you're buying any of this story, whether or not, the story originated prior to Leonhart. I'm sorry, but you are extremely gullible, and or maybe part of the child audience. And I feel like I'm doing like the revealing that Santa isn't real thing right now, which is terrible. But so the top is open, but he didn't check it. But why didn't he open the entire box if he was just going to delete the video anyway? It sounds unlikely, but I guess it's not totally related. It could be that he opened the box beforehand. Regardless, that's something that could have easily been also faked. So not super important.
This is from the actual sender. I have not opened the box other than the top, so I'm eager to see if this is real, then this video can continue. If not, then you probably won't see this video. But here we go. I don't see a note or anything, but I do see right here, this is the Arceus box. Now, before we turn the box over, I'm a little nervous right now. Here is what this beautiful box is supposed to come with. The foil promo card featuring Arceus V, the sculpted figure, 4 packs, and a code card for Pokemon TCG Live. So, I hope y'all are ready, because I am right now to reveal this Pokemon Go card. And if this is real, And there it is. It's a Candela card.
All right, it is time to check the box to make sure that the person that sent it to you, or I mean, it could also just be Lee himself, but I mean, we'll give him the benefit of the doubt here, and we're going to say that the person that sent it to him, he's going to check. He's going to do a little box check here. He's going to verify the fact that this isn't resealed, that he didn't get duped, that this person is not duping everyone. The first side, which looks like it was tampered with, he seems to avoid here. And then there's no checking of glue. He only opens the one side that doesn't have like the ripples or whatever in the side packaging. You would think that this would be an important part of the process where, you should be suspicious, and it's kind of suspicious that you're not suspicious. But go ahead, check the box for us, make sure it's not resealed.
All right. Oh my goodness. I wonder if there's an Arceus card below this. So I clearly saw pictures, but I frankly didn't really believe it. Just so we can see right here. I mean, we'll open this up. I'm not keeping this sealed. Do we see any sort of like that would show that this box is resealed in any way? Not that if that card's real or not, we'll find out. But no, this looks like just a regular box. Goodbye value of keeping this box sealed.
So anyone that has been watching the channel knows that typically when these cards get snuck out of the factory and sold, they're not in the greatest shape, because you can't just walk in, start putting them in top loaders, sleeving and top loadering them while you're on the assembly line. We've seen even the special deliveries that is almost certainly stolen. That thing is beat to hell. The old lady at the motel, she had the cards. They were probably damaged before she got them, but even then when they were selling them, absolutely brutal, unsleeved, ready to scratch all over the place. Now here in Lee's example, it looks like if he can't put this together, but there's no helping him, but it looks like somebody drug it with their foot away from like the conveyor belt or something, away from the machinery. Like it was cut and they had to like sneak it out in a boot or in their pocket. It looks like they had to slide it in away from, maybe out of the view of the new cameras at the Pokemon printing facilities. Millennium's new enforced security. Is that what happened? Probably. God damn, just go ahead, show us.
To the main event. To see if there's two cards in here, I need to be very, very careful with this. Whoa! Why is this in like terrible condition? Hold on. Can that fall up? There we go. Oh my gosh. Like, look at the back of this card. You see it's not completely scratched. But like, this is it. This is a real card. Well, goodbye grading this card. Not that I was, but seriously.
So whether or not this was an afterthought, he did decide to grade it, or at least pretend to try to grade it. We'll take a look at that later.
There's complete marks and scratches all over this card. But like, it has texture. It's passing all of the, fake or not fake Pokemon card vibes. Like, that's an actual card. It doesn't look like there's anything like glued together. Like, this is a legit Candela Pokemon Go card. That is crazy. Sorry, I'm looking at the card name, and then of course what it does. Draw 2 cards. If you drew any cards in this way, flip a coin. If heads, attach fire energy, of course, for Team Valor. Energy card from your discard pile to one of your bench Pokemon.
I've opened a lot of Pokemon cards, and I can tell you that I definitely recognize when machinery does damage to a card versus when somebody, puts it on the floor or scratches it by other means. It's usually very obvious. There's certain things that machinery can do to it that isn't rub it around on the dirty floor. I don't know if I need to tell you guys this, but Leonhart has opened a lot of Pokemon cards and should be very familiar with the type of damage that you see from machinery. But again, he's going to give us this little tidbit.
This is, in what it looks like, an official Pokemon Go card that's been through the gauntlet of probably the machinery to get into this box.
It was clearly not machinery, and you should know that.
That's crazy. I would love your theories as well.
I'm sure when you said this, you probably didn't want my theory on it, but it's okay. Why don't you, the person that had print facility employees featured on your channel, you do Pokemon cards for a living, but you don't know where, you're going to tell us you don't know where they currently print Pokemon cards. Go ahead.
Of what exactly, like, I know it's printed all in one plant in, I believe, North Carolina or the Carolinas. It's just crazy. Here's the code card just to see if that's different, but it's not. Wow. A Candela Pokemon Go card.
So, Leon, if anyone, should surely know that BGS does not grade stolen cards, the cards that aren't released. None of the grading companies should. He also certainly knows that CGC does. But he sends the card, I guess, with the what I would assume is the pretend expectation that it's going to come back graded. He's going to guess the grade with you guys. I'm calling BS on this as well. This is just another way to milk an extra video out of the card that he purchased from someone who probably stole it or bought it from somebody that stole it from the print facility. And let's take a look at that.
It wasn't graded. It wasn't graded. Product not released yet. Well, I'm not surprised. I tried to get it graded. Where is it? There it is. So, the Candela Pokemon Go card right here. This one I'm pretty upset about. I was not going to resell it or anything. I don't do that. However, it was in such bad condition that I thought this would be such a fun video to try to guess the grade at. You know, I always do more mint ones, so it's close, but this is really fun because look how scuffed up the top of this card is from whatever happened in distribution. Like there's marks on here, like looking at it in the light here. That's such a shame because that would have been fun to get this graded, and then honestly I was going to want to give this one to y'all. But that being said, you know, you can't win them all, and I at least tried. I attempted to get this graded. So there's dings and marks everywhere, but these just say product not released, and this doesn't say anything. It just says job ID of when I got it graded.
Now, I guess to finish this off, I have nothing against Lee. I just think this was a terrible decision. This video series, or 2 video series that he made. I have nothing against trying to get views. I understand that's how him and other creators make money. Whether you want to clickbait prices, titles, etc. If you want to open your mouth over the entire thumbnail, by all means, deep throat that motherfucker. But, you know, even fake enthusiasm, if that's your thing, people seem to like that. You do you. If that's what works and that's what, you know, people want to watch, that's what people want to watch. But don't promote stolen cards. Even if you tell us that someone came to you with this story, even if you want to tell us you 100% believed it, somehow you became the most gullible person on the planet, you shouldn't have. This has stolen goods written all over it. And, you know, you probably pissed off Daddy Pokemon Company with this one, almost certainly. I can't imagine they didn't write something to you. I can't imagine this was brought up to them at any point before making the video. It's really a weird decision on that part. But yeah, I don't know. Just like with this stuff, I think probably a mistake. But it'd be good to set a better example with this stolen stuff, because a lot of people have, and a lot of people will get in trouble with this. And you promoting it to everyone is not helping the issue. Not only do I feel bad for the people that are overpaying for this stuff, but I'm also feeling bad for the people that are stealing this stuff from work, because they can get in a lot of trouble. Again, we've seen it countless times. time and time again. It's only a matter of time before somebody gets smacked with a lawsuit, just like the Sword and Shield guidebooks. The two people that leaked the photos of those, and those were just photos. I've got to remind everyone every time with this stuff, those were just photos, and they both got sued for $150,000 US. Probably people working at the facility that can't afford that. But, it's the Pokemon Company might need to set an example. And this CTC grading them, grading stolen cards, just all of it, all it does is encourage bad behavior, illegal behavior, and I don't like to see it. And I know people don't necessarily realize that it's as serious as it is, and people play it off like, oh, it's only Pokemon cards, relax. No, it's also, when we're getting especially into the Charizard and other cards that haven't even been shown in the Japanese end of things, that's a big slap in the testicles of the Pokemon Company, and it's only a matter of time before they smack back. So thanks for tuning in, guys. Join the Discord. See you next time.